Hey guys, this is Nick, and I'm about to give you a short review of a book I just listened to. So today I'm going to talk about Solo Leveling Volume 1. It's written by Chogong, narrated by Kim Hong Lee, and it's published by Yen Audio. The book's a little over 8 hours long, and it was released on Audible on July 13th, 2021. So my review of the book, it was a good book. I very much enjoyed it. I've been looking forward to this book for a while. I've heard lots of great things about the light novel that is online. I've just never really have time to sit down and read books. My job allows me to listen to books as I move, so I have a lot of time to listen, not necessarily read. So that's good. Instead, let's talk about a little about the world and why I liked it. So one thing that I did very much enjoy about this book was the world building that it had. I was very intrigued to find out that all these characters in this world are tested to become what are called hunters. And these hunters are all ranked from a basic human being, which means you did not get any hunter powers, and the E being the lowest, all the way to DCBAS being the highest class hunter there is. So this follows a particular hunter called Jimwoo Song, and he is an E-ranked hunter, so he is barely stronger than a standard human being. And it shows him going and fighting monsters and getting hurt, and just basically doing his best to try to survive and make money and provide for his family. So starts off fairly slow. You meet the character, getting introduced to him, knowing that he is not the strongest, but he is caring and smart and very, not just smart, but he's very intelligent, which you learn in the first little bit of the book. Quick to pick up on things and clues and things of that nature. So going into after the beginning of the book, something happens. Now he is the only one in the world called a player, at least the only one we know of, that can now raise his skills and get stronger. Because before, if you were C-class hunter, you will always stay in that range. You can never go above being a C-class hunter, no matter how hard you're trained or how many skills you acquired from dungeon core monsters. Your strength is always what it's going to be the same. So in this world, now he is the only one that can get stronger and become stronger than an E to a C to a D or whatever it might be. It's a big deal. So it shows him trying to hide that from the public, because obviously he does not want that to become common knowledge, so he doesn't get hurt before he becomes strong enough to defend himself. So with the help of someone in this book that you meet as well towards the beginning, that's more of like a friend that's afraid of him, but it's an odd relationship, but it works. And some other random people, he goes and fights monsters and fights dungeons and completes quests to get stronger and stronger and stronger. And throughout this book, one of those times that he's trying to get stronger, there's a big altercation, and because of how he resolves that altercation, it ends up setting up the next book, which we find out towards the end of the book. It's a nice little twist, which is something I always appreciate. Like, oh, that was the guy. So once towards the end of the book, he's fighting, getting stronger and stronger, trying to help develop and build his own guild in this world with the help of his friend, so that way he doesn't have to really worry about hiding his skills too much, because his guild will him and the guild master will be our friends, so that way he doesn't have to really hide it anymore, at least from him. So it's overall, I really enjoyed it. I thought the narrator did a fantastic job narrating all the voices. It wasn't monotone. I think this is my first time I've actually listened to a book narrated by Kim Hong Lee, so I was pumped to not be worried about how narrating of the book is going to go, because obviously everyone has narrated everyone has listened to a book with a monotone narrator, generally boring and just does not get you engaged in the world. This was definitely not that case. I was very engaged, so I was very appreciative of that, and the writing was quality. So I did look forward to the next book, because at the end of the first book, like I said earlier, you definitely know who the bad guy is going to be, but there's lots of open-ended plot lines that he could still attack, as well as this thing being the big lying underground surprise at the end. So Overall, I definitely would recommend this book, worth a credit or however you listen to audiobooks. I myself listen through Audible, fantastic app, would always recommend. So if you wouldn't mind liking or subscribing, I'd very much appreciate it. Or if you have any comments, please leave them below. Or comment if you have any other books that you feel like I should review or think I might like. I would very much appreciate that. This is Nick, logging off. Thank you.